Abundance, abundance, and gratitude to all my people. Again, listen, I'm ready to play a video for you, and then I'm going to interject afterwards. Here we go.
In the heart of Dubai, where the towering skyscrapers shimmered like beacons in the night, a group of friends gathered for an evening of stargazing. They had set up their cameras on the rooftop, eager to capture the celestial wonders above the city. Among them was a passionate astrophotographer, known for their keen eye and unwavering dedication to capturing the night sky's beauty. As the night wore on, their live stream gained viewers from around the world. They adjusted the camera's settings to capture the ethereal beauty of the starlit sky above Dubai, occasionally zooming in on constellations and planets. It was a typical night of celestial observation until something extraordinary occurred. While scanning the night sky above Dubai's glittering skyline, their camera captured an unusual sight. A black, triangle-shaped object glided silently across the heavens. Its edges seemed sharp and defined, and it appeared to be larger than any known aircraft. The object moved with a grace and precision that defied explanation, as if it were under intelligent control. The group kept the camera still, describing the object by saying that it hung suspended in the night, its form outlined against the backdrop of distant stars. As they focused on the mysterious object, their live stream chat exploded with excitement. Viewers from around the world shared their amazement and curiosity. Some suggested that it might be a top-secret military aircraft, while others ventured to guess that it was something beyond human comprehension. Amid the speculation, they continued to record the black triangle, mesmerized by its presence. It seemed to defy the laws of physics, moving silently through the night sky without the telltale sounds of engines or propulsion systems. Its dark silhouette against the stars left an indelible impression on all who witnessed it. For several minutes, the group tracked the movements of the black triangle as it glided above Dubai. Then, as if in response to her unwavering gaze, the mysterious object began to change its path. Other members of the group reported seeing brilliant multicolored lights that began to pulse along the triangular aircraft, casting an otherworldly glow that bathed the entire city in an eerie radiance. The lights danced and flickered, creating a mesmerizing display that captivated the onlookers below. Their live stream chat buzzed with excitement and astonishment as viewers watched in awe, and many said that it was a sight unlike anything they had ever seen. As of right now, among the various reports of unidentified flying objects that have perplexed both experts and the public, the US government doesn't want you to have right now, among the various reports of unidentified flying objects that have perplexed both experts and the public, the phenomenon of black triangle UFOs stands out as one of the most intriguing and enigmatic. These mysterious triangular craft have been sighted across the globe, sparking intense debates and speculation about their origins, purpose, and capabilities. Black triangles first gained significant attention in the late 20th century, particularly during the 1980s and 1990s. Eyewitnesses reported seeing large, silent, and triangular-shaped craft with distinct black surfaces, often equipped with a series of lights along the edges, and these sightings occurred not only in the United States, but also in Europe and other parts of the world. The consistent and detailed nature of eyewitness accounts is a striking aspect of the black triangle phenomenon. Witnesses describe craft that hover silently, move at remarkable speeds, and execute sharp, angular maneuvers that defy the capabilities of conventional aircraft. Some have reported that the craft emits low-frequency hums or vibrations, while others describe an eerie sense of stillness in the air when a black triangle is present. One of the most famous black triangle sightings occurred in Belgium in 1989 and 1990, when multiple witnesses, including police officers and military personnel, reported seeing a large triangular craft with bright lights. The Belgian UFO wave remains one of the most well-documented cases of black triangle sightings. One prevailing theory suggests that black triangle UFOs are highly classified military aircraft or experimental prototypes. Proponents argue that governments, particularly the United States, may be testing advanced technologies in secret, and these craft could explain some of the sightings. However, this theory raises questions about the secrecy surrounding these supposed aircraft, as well as their ability to operate in ways that defy the known principles of aviation. Critics argue that if black triangles were secret military projects, their existence would be difficult to conceal in the age of widespread surveillance and information sharing. One aircraft that's said to be responsible is that of the TR-3B Black Manta. The Black Manta is a subject of enduring fascination and intrigue in the world of aerospace. Reputed to be an advanced military aircraft, this mysterious triangular craft has been the subject of speculation, controversy, and countless sightings over the years. The origins of the Black Manta are shrouded in secrecy. It first emerged as a topic of discussion in the 1990s, when a wave of UFO sightings described triangular-shaped objects exhibiting advanced flight characteristics. These sightings led to speculation that the US government possessed a highly classified aerospace project. Eyewitness accounts of the Black Manta describe a large, silent, and triangular aircraft with distinctive lights on its corners, and witnesses often report the ability of the craft to hover silently, perform sharp turns at high speeds, and execute angular maneuvers that defy conventional aviation capabilities. One prevailing theory posits that the Black Manta is a highly classified military aircraft or an experimental prototype.
Pause. Now, I don't want to get too further into that, but let me explain something to you. So if you look at that craft, the picture of this craft right here, right? You have crafts the size of some cities, and you have crafts even bigger than that. However, the smaller black crafts that you see, the triangular and the disc-shaped crafts, those crafts are what you would consider war crafts. I mean, they're ready for war. Now, people have been seeing these for quite some time. They defy the laws of physics. They defy gravity. They sit there and hum. They sit there and hover and hum as they sitting there pulling in energy. They're humming. It just sounds just like if you go watch the movie The Matrix, and listen to the Nebuchadnezzar and how it hums and pull in electricity energy as it's moving through the tunnels. These crafts sound the same way, the same exact way. So now let me just say this to you real fast, my people. Before anybody sit there and say, "Oh, this is the government is hiding this," like the one thing that he has stated, if the government was working on these type of crafts that can move from pole to pole, North Pole to South Pole in the blink of an eye, move in the speed of the move is just as fast as photon light. So if they can move that fast, then 9/11 would be easy to pull off. It wouldn't be no wars on this planet. It would be no wars whatsoever if they had that type of technology. They don't possess that technology. Now, I will tell you this, that they have crafts and machines that was left here that they have found, and they try to use reverse technology to reverse engineer the machine so that way that they can try to get through, aka the dome, the prison that these entities feel as though that they are in. The prison, not the white man, not the Asian man, not the Arab man, these entities that sits in the shadows and that have set back in these fake laboratories and created an artificial race to be the smoke screen while they move in the shadows and extract the resources, aka genetic material, from the so-called black woman and her starseeds on this planet, as well as the resources from this planet to try to get off of this planet. And they're not going anywhere. Now, before anyone go crazy, the first thing I'm going to say to you is, how did the eukaryotic cell get here? Eukaryotic cell, mixed cells from different genetic material, different genetic information, material information from different animals in order to make one living organism. Once again, how did a monkey, a zebrafish, a chicken, a wolf, a cow, fruit flies, worm, muskrat, how did they all possess the intelligence to draw blood from each other and splice their DNA, to merge it, to fuse it together to make one living organism? Where we have the Asian man, the Arab man, and the white man today. How is that possible? That's virtually impossible when no two separate species can naturally reproduce with one another. You can't get a zebra and a horse to reproduce with one another. You can't get a shark and a dolphin to reproduce with one another. They do not do that. No natural species in nature does that. So how did the eukaryotic cell organism get here? And because of them having mixed genetic material to make up one living organism, this is where you get viruses and diseases from. Cowpox, monkeypox, chickenpox, smallpox. All of this is directly driven from the fact that they have mixed genetic material in order to make one living organism. And before anybody else say, "Oh, that's racism," this is a scientific fact, and that's basic. That's a basic and a common sense and logic question that should be asked to the very people that literally fed us the crocodiles, had lynching parties, set us on fire, did some of the most horrific scientific experimentations, even had us in zoos all the way up until 1958. Human zoos, 1958. The people today may not have physically enslaved us, but they are living off of physical slavery, because physical slavery was inverted into psychological slavery, and psychological slavery is far worse than physical slavery. So you are living off of genocidal abuse that took place with the organic people of this planet to live your life, to create a life for you and your race, to have a world on a planet that's not suitable for you. And the sun is now separating us. Pause. And when people ask, why is this happening? Here you go right here.
While all this was going on, a grand jury was meeting, trying to resolve the crisis. And at the motel, two white men had registered as guests. Another group of Negroes showed up and, as you see, were turned away. But the white men had invited other Negroes to be their guests in the swimming pool. Manager James Brock told them to get off his private property, tossed cleaning chemicals inside the pool in an effort to get the Negroes to leave. Finally, an off-duty policeman jumped while all this was...
So here you go right here. Now, when everybody sit around and ask, why is this happening? Because you abuse the organic people. You abuse what you will call divine, godly people. Point blank and simple. And everybody asking why all of this is happening on the planet. I don't care about the wars. The wars mean nothing. We talk about the weather phenomenons, your crop fields, your wheat fields, your resources that you have for food and living. All of that stuff is being shut down completely. And then you looked at the storms, the tornadoes that just swept through Mexico. All of it is being destroyed. Every last bit of it. And because none of you seem to come to the realization within yourself that you are all living off of genocidal abuse to the organic people of this planet. And guess what? We as the organic people of this planet, we got pay up to do. You know why? Because we sacrifice our children. See, these the same zebras. The stripes are in just different places. It's the same zebra. Pouring acid inside of the swimming pool so black kids can get out. What else did he do to you? They spit on you was going to school. They lynched you when you was going to school. They abused you in school. They abuse you in your communities they have created for you. They have dropped bombs on us. They have set us on fire. They have done plenty of medical experimentations, and all of this is recorded with literature as well as with images through pictures. This has been going on for quite some time. So all of you are asking why now that you are recording the sky and you see our brothers and sisters moving through the sky, because they can't be manipulated, nor could they be intimidated by your primitive weapons and your cries and your tears. None of that will save you. None of that will save you for what your bloodline has done to minds. None of that will save you. We did our best to get along with you, and you did everything in your willpower. You did everything in your willpower to love the world that was created for you and yours to live. And I respect it. So why you can't respect the fact that when I tell you that the ozone layer is being removed, which is being backed up with science, When I tell you that ionized particles, your body does not your body does not get rid of that, and it has residual effects, aka malignancy effects, aka tumors, that cancer tumors that form in the body later on down, breaks down the cells inside of the body. When I tell you that the intensity of the sun has increased, UVA and UVB, backed up by science. When I tell you that UVC radiation on the ground and it's a detoxifier, a germ killer, a mutating wavelength, backed up by science. No one is hating you. This is a separation. You will have to pay. In the Bible and those religious books that was written based off the sun, the cycles of the sun, astrology and genetics. We are in Revelations and Genesis. Revelations, the revealing of the truth, the revealing of who everybody is and what was being hid from the organic people of this planet, and genetics. Point blank and simple. The dark ages will return for the people that wanted to live in dark because they saw light in the sky. See, their darkness is our light. Their light is our darkness. Abundance and gratitude to all.